almost West Virginia. Just kidding. It's not folk songs tonight. It's not any of that other silly stuff. It's just going to be what it is. We're doing the top women of all time. Anthony's backstage. We're starting this show. I know there's a few people that aren't subscribed that sit in the background watch. Well, you're in for some entertainment tonight. We are tuned and ready to go. So let's rock it. Anthony, how you doing?
You forgot the hair.
Oh, I couldn't do it. I might do it later on. I don't want to scare the shit out of people because that's the first thing they're going to say. He's totally lost it. So, see, even I was singing at the beginning, and there was like 10 people in here. I already lost 6, so they are. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Hey, Tracy and Steve and
Steve, how you doing? Steve's got a nice piece of property, man.
Yeah.
If he restores that, that's going to be sweet. So, Philly, big Philly thrift. How you doing? Glad to see you. And of course, we've got the Mona Lisa herself. How you doing, Tracy? This is a special Sunday night. We usually don't do it this way, but we'll wait a few. And if there's only 7 of us in here, we're going to go down the list.
Yep.
It's going to be
Labor Day special.
Top look at my email.
You probably can't see it, but there's my STP poster I got from Mr. Buys a Lot.
Oh, you did get
it's kind of hard to see.
They got some good posters, too.
Oh, man. He has some unbelievable posters. That was an STP poster. I mean, no, that's Foo Fighters. My bad.
He had some awesome crap. When he got, how many did you buy?
I bought.
You got a lot, right?
Probably 15 posters. A lot of them are signed and they're numbered.
Rock and roll.
Yeah.
That's cool. What's up, Tommy? And
I got a Rush one that's really, really nice.
What year?
Early 2000s, I believe.
Oh, okay.
It's mostly late 90s, early 2000s.
Really? I thought if that's people are here and it's like the chat just goes. I don't know what's going on. It might be a funky thing tonight. Aqua Girl. Now, how you doing, Annette? We got one of the Beach Blanket Bingo Jersey girls in here. We'll get going here in a little bit. Little Debbie, how you doing? Did you do anything this weekend, Anthony, as far as yard sales and crap?
No, I didn't. They didn't really have much this weekend, so I just kind of looked on the internet, looked on eBay, looked for some auctions. I bought a couple things. I went did some YouTube auctions, and I didn't find much this week.
Jesus, I had barely any homes, and I'm going up to make a pickup on something I previously. That might be you.
Yes, me, sir.
Was going to pick up, and here's one on the way, and they're coming out of the garage. And I asked if he had something. He ran down and grabbed me a typewriter.
That's awesome.
2 of them.
Smith Corona.
I went back. Jesus Christmas! The stuff they just kept bringing out was just crazy. Then I go on freestyle, and I'm banging it again, man. I'm a lucky son of a gun. That's all I can say.
Yeah, those Polly Pocket backpacks should go really good.
I put them on and started it for this. That's the only auction I did.
How much did you get them for?
What's that? $1 a piece.
Oh gosh!
Yeah, with the tags. They're loaded with the Polly Pockets. They're all inside. There's dogs. There's shoes. There's 19 of the characters. Hell, I was playing with them all day. I had a good time, by the way.
Oh, that should go really well for you.
93 and 94. And it's all there. The only thing, I think there's like 8 figures with real hair, and I can't tell if the kid cut the hair or not. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know anything about them. So I just said, I'm locking these suckers up. I'm not going to separate them out or anything. Got a pool, little vehicles, dogs, high heels. I got all kinds of crap. those high heels are hard to put on them little feet. I don't know how the kids do it.
Hey, Tommy.
Crazy.
Hey, Annette. Hey, Debbie.
Money, money, money. Oh my God, teacups. I got lazy again because I'm a jackass. There was a state sale, but you could only go one at a time. And the person was going to let me there, but I had so much going on because it was my daughter's birthday. And I didn't want to piss off Sweetie, so you got to do all that stuff there. And so I missed out that, and then I left all them damn houses. There was 2 great big crates of them because this person owned a one of those stores that sell that crap, like a Cat's Meow. I guess one was called in Delaware. What are they, like artsy stores? Where they sell like Department 56 crap and all that craft stuff. And Christmas, the plates there were just unbelievable. And I thought, oh, you got Beatles, which I knew were home runs, but I didn't think. Do you got Wizard of Oz?
Yeah,
you have stuff like all that stuff sells.
Remember that time I got all those Beatles plates?
Yeah, that's when I watched them.
John Wayne. Had Marilyn Monroe, all those stuff that probably would have sold.
God,
but I was like, I don't.
Marilyn Monroe would have been an easy one.
It would have probably sold better than the Beatles, honestly.
Yeah.
Live and learn.
Marilyn Manson plates, those things go crazy.
That was one of my first garage sales I ever went to.
Next week the community wants to start picking back up.
Oh, nice!
I will kill it.
Community ones are the best.
Oh my God! Down here they just give shit away.
Yeah.
I was in that yard, like I said, she had Dracula in the coffin. I didn't know what to give her, and I just said 5. Yeah, that's good. How about that? 5? Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Sounds
like you could have said $1. It sounded like she could have said $1 and she would have said fine.
Yeah, but that's probably what happened at the end of the day. But
yeah,
God, I got to talk. If I went full time, I definitely would say, don't talk to me on the weekend. Don't even talk to me. So people are coming in. It's great to see you all. Gravity Cameron, and we got the other Jersey half. There's Lisa. How you doing? We're going to start this thing really shortly.
Yeah, this community garage sales, like they wait all year for them, and they're just ready to unload stuff around here.
Oh, I love them. Especially they know that thing, we're going to get shut down again, so everybody's going to throw their shit out in the fall, and I'm going to go grab it.
I don't watch the news, so I didn't know that we're getting close to shutdown.
I work in a hospital, so I see them loading in there. You know, Australia, they're not even allowed out of their goddamn house.
Really?
That's how crazy it is. Notice the Australian YouTubers. Do you see them?
Not really. I mean, I have a bunch of them I've subscribed to, but
who was the one that got drunk one night and almost throwing her private parts out? And she's wrong. Oh God! And she erased it right away because I was going to show Buddy. Oh my God! She's got a lot of people to subscribe, and I haven't seen her pop up.
I just had the two Aussie thrifters, and I had the VHS guy. He was funny, but I don't see him put out stuff anymore.
I don't think they're allowed. They got facial recognition. And if they come out and they catch them, they can throw them in jail.
I know my buddy lives in New Zealand. There's like one case, and they got them locked down. I'm like,
yeah, but they're nuts. They can't even live anymore. Bozos. Oh my God, it's crazy. All right, let's get off of that crap. Let's get off of it. We're not going to get into it. We're going to have fun tonight. This is a 2-drink minimum. I've already reached that. So, a lot of highs going on. What's up there, Philly Joe? We're going to do the top 20 women performers in rock and roll. It's rock and roll, so don't say Aretha Franklin because she's not on the list. We're not doing soul. That's coming down the road, and it's going to be good. But right now, between me and Anthony, the experts, ourselves, our opinion,
Yeah, experts.
We are going to put this together. So, and we did. I got sticky tabs right there. That's how good this one is. Long deep thought. This took us weeks in the making because we want to make it right that the viewing audience will say, damn, they're good.
It was harder to do than I thought.
Hello, Karen. So here we go.
It makes you realize there should be a lot more women singers and bands. Because the ones they're so good, but there's not that many really.
Yeah, I think women are in bands. They're just not in rock and roll because they just don't want to be zombies up there going, yeah. They want to be more of the, they want to shake
Sweet.
it. They want to get set. Like Shania Twain. She didn't make the list. Shania Twain is not a rock and roll girl. Good looking, yes. Shaking her bub, yes. But she's not on the list. That's just how it goes. Neither is Adele. She didn't make it.
No.
She's not rock and roll. Who else? Twisted Sister, Dee Snider. Oh, that's a dude. Okay, hold on. Well, they could go either way, In these days, we cannot presume what they are.
That's true. You might get sued.
Well, that's why I've made my list very, very open-minded. You can imagine. So, okay. We're getting jumpy here. All right. Is everybody ready to get this thing going? Lita Ford could be. Michelle, how are you tonight? Okay. Lisa's ready to rock. All right. Here. We're getting ready. Canadians aren't in here yet. Linda Ronstadt. Oh, could she have made it, though? We don't know. Bang, bang, bang. I'm trying to get through the dog park here.
She has a great voice, that's for sure.
She's rock and roll, and then she became, the Eagles were her backup band. Remember?
Yeah.
And then it went from there. We got 22. You want to start?
Sure.
I always like to get around that 20 mark because that's where about our threshold is. So, Pat Benatar, did you say singer or what? She did sing. Yes, she did. What do you got 20?
Number 20 is someone that we kind of had when it came to rock and roll. There was some that was kind of we had some that were just kind of solo artists that we kind of discussed. And so my number 20 is Fiona Apple because the song Criminal, it's just so good.
Actually, believe it or not, I like her.
Yeah.
I don't want. She's the woman Joe Cocker, though. Have you ever watched her sing? It's painful. She's like a potato plant up there, man. She does not move. She just does the Joe Cocker thing. I said, oh, shit, she's Joe Cocker. She's That's great. True. Actually, Criminal, there's a couple songs because I played it to the kids because I kind of she's kind of freaky, but I kind of like the freaky thing. So
she starts off, I've been a bad girl, and she's smiling.
Oh, yeah, she's
you won.
There's no doubt about it. So she made it. History, man. How you doing tonight? My number 20 is, and I want everybody to brace yourself, and I got a good reason why I picked 20, because it scared the hell out of me, and it still scares the hell out of me. I put Boy George. Is it a woman or a man? We do not know. We will not presume if it is or not. Sounds like a woman, looks like a woman, but goddamn, I wouldn't want to go down bottom there to find out the whole truth or do the old Crocodile Dundee. So, okay, number 20 for me. Boy or girl George? Okay, guys, 19.
Number 19 I have, and this is another one that's kind of the same deal.
Heart. Hey, Lucky.
Hey, Lucky 7. I put Tori Amos. I just love her voice. She is kind of more poppy, but not really poppy. She's pretty edgy, actually. Oh, she played the piano. She's awesome.
All right, now I got to go back to my roots. Look, I'm older than most of you people in here, if I'm not the oldest here. So I'm going to hit some 60s checks. And I got Grace Slick as number 19. Come on. One of the original sexy front women.
Yep.
White Rabbit. Let's take some LSD and let's get nude. That's Grace Slick. And she's number 19 for me.
Yeah,
so.
She was a fashion model.
Was she?
Before she started singing, yep.
So there you go. Boy is in his. Well, we don't know, Michelle. We don't like to presume because we're not allowed to do that anymore. So he could go into the girls' bathroom. Nobody's going to say. They're just going to say, "Oh, that's that guy. That's that person."
How you identify yourself now, right?
Who you got? 18.
18. I have Lita Ford. One of my favorite songs of all time is "Don't Close Your Eyes Forever" with Ozzy Osbourne. Freaking love it.
Oh shit!
She was with the Runaways too.
Right, and she plays an instrument. So
yeah,
that's a double bang bang when they're playing an instrument. They can sing, they can wiggle. So that's a whole big thing there. So Aqua Girl says Grace Slick was amazing.
Yep.
She's that far down. Well, I've got some really nice ones up above. So my 18, believe it or not, and you guys are going to go, who the hell's that? Come on. It's the 60s. It's a folky. It's a rock band. There's two women. There's two guys. It's Mama Cass. That's right. Mama Cass is, she can sing. She even sings with John Denver on Leaving on a Jet Plane. Come on. Sit back, listen to the song, smoke your whatever that club is called, and listen to the song, and you'll enjoy the voice of Mama Cass. She counts as rock and roll to me. So sorry, but
I agree. Yeah. It's Mamas and the Papas, right?
Yeah, Mamas and the Papas. Who do you got as the big
number 17? I had a kind of a weird one. Terry Noon from Berlin. She was big in the 80s. They were a pretty good band, and she had some songs that were not just Take My Breath Away, but they had some other ones that were pretty good. So she was really hot. So.
See, you're going to have this is the difference. Anthony's a lot younger than me, so you're going to have like the 60s flair with the old guy, and then you're going to get more of the 80s, 90s, 2000s with Anthony. And that's why we like to do these.
Yeah.
And then people get pissed off, and half of you has already left. But we don't mean to offend. I know that Boy George down they had him 15th to number 10 on their list, but he only was at 20 for me. So he could go either way, so he gets to make either list. So here we go. I got 17. This is going to piss a few people off because I have her down this low, but she's got two big giant songs. Well, really one. She was with the Runaways, and she wasn't a front person for that band. And
right.
Joan Jett for me as 17.
Yeah.
So don't get upset at me. I'm just a messenger. Let's take a minute to jump a few minutes. Shark, how you doing? A double banger's nice. Patty Smythe. Oh, that's that's John McEnroe's wife. Lucky 7 auctions. How you doing?
Yeah, he had great.
If you did not watch my video, shame on you.
Shame.
Oh my God. Did
you get 2? Was it 2 backpacks or 1?
No, I got a backpack and a carry case. So I'm having a ball with them. The thing is, it's hard to put their little shoes on. That's all. Hey, Judy, how you doing? Judy in the sky. No kidding. History man, you can always. Mae West is the oldest person. Well, that may be. I didn't know Mae West was. I knew she was in other things, but I thought she was one of the first adult film stars. Kind of. Not really into the smokers. I'm not sure. She might have had a few of those out there too, but who knows? So here we're catching up here. Where are we at? 16?
Yep. This is one probably people don't even know, but I love her. She's a kind of a recent one. Her name is Brittany Howard. She's from Alabama Shakes. She plays guitar, and she's just an amazing singer. So it's kind of a obscure one, but
no, I've heard that name. I've kind of didn't they do a documentary when they were on like a train, and they were filming that thing?
I'm not sure on that one.
There were several bands, and they kind of sound good. They don't push this type of music anymore.
No,
all they push is like bullshit to me.
I'm telling you, like they're awesome. I can't believe people haven't heard of them. But yeah,
the guy I work with now, he plays stuff at work, and I think that band pops up once in a while. But he has the Night Sweats, which isn't a girl band, and whatever that type of music is. I guess it's rock and roll or whatever, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I got
stuff they push anymore is terrible. I agree.
Gino, the man with the hat. How you doing? Number 16 for me is Courtney Love. Raspy voice, nasty. Raspy voice, nasty, and she actually got a couple songs I like. So one, and who could name their band? Hole.
She's
that right now? She don't give a. Wasn't she a former stripper or something before that?
She probably is right now.
You don't have to anymore, though. She's got more money than God.
Yeah, I saw a video once where she's on stage and she's mouthing Foo Fighters and like yelling about taking money from her hand and all this stuff.
God. And they're so pathetic, and they're all the social warriors out of it, and they got so much money.
They're making so much money.
They tell us what we need to do. There's 5 down. So 5 down. Let me go back up to the list and make sure I grabbed the right one. So adult entertainment stars I have as 14, Bridget the Midget. What do you got? Oh shit, that's the wrong show. I was just kidding.
That's your other channel, Gary.
The thing is a couple of them out there will know who I'm talking about. I'm not going to say the names, but a couple of you will. So now we're actually at 15. Who do you got?
15, and this was kind of close to soul, but she's she's kind of the first rock and roll and soul singer, but Tina Turner. When she sang with Ike, you know, I
think she's rock and roll all the way.
Yeah, she's rock and roll, and she's awesome. If I remember right, she had $1 million insurance on her legs.
She could shake. She looked good for years. Put a wig on, a little bit of makeup, and get out there and go hoochie coochie. Well, she don't hoochie coochie.
She wears
short
skirts,
rolling on the river. Yeah, that's good stuff. I liked her before even the movie came out. That Hollywood, who knows her side of the story? Who knows?
Yeah.
So we're 15. I threw this one on there because she's actually got probably some talent. Yeah, she does have talent. And you know who I got at 12 now? I know who 12 is. I left a blank there just in case I forgot somebody, and I did. That's why she's going up to 12. I'm going to have to write it down before I forget it again. I was going to steal Fiona Apple. She's still my mulligan, though. She's good. But I got this one. I know. Somebody's going to have it. All right, there it is. I left a blank one because this was so tough, and I really labored. But 15, Melissa Etheridge. I think she's got talent. She just does. No matter what you think, she has talent. So she made my list. She's rock and roll. She's bluesy. She makes the list in my book.
Yeah. And I left Bonnie Raitt off because she's kind of a bluesy girl. She's awesome, but wasn't kind of what we were going with.
What do you got, 14?
14, I have Chrissy Hyde from The Pretenders. They had a lot of great songs.
Oh, I like her.
She's great.
Did she make my list? Did I forget her? We'll have to say. Oh, I can forget things.
Mulligan.
Stevie Nicks. Who's that?
And
Nancy Wilson. I don't even know who they are. Let's catch up just a hair. 5 down. Bingo. Yeah, we're a little bit beyond. Hold on. I got to keep going. Adult entertainment, but I think the History Man knows. How do you know Bridget? I don't. There was a friend at work that one time said something about that. I did not look, but he told me what she did. And one day we may do it, 1 o'clock in the morning.
So we can erase it later.
I love them. So here we go. All right. Oh shit, we're caught up anyway.
Gino said he saw Janis Joplin live. Holy crap!
Who did?
Gino.
Did she? Oh, Gino did. I think he told a story on one of his chats one time about that.
That's crazy. Lucky.
I seen her when she was alive, but she scared the hell out of me. I didn't see her live, but you'd see her on the news and stuff like that. And they'd put a quarter in the you get three. You used to put a quarter in this thing. It's called jukebox, and you get 3 songs. Somebody would put that stinking "Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz?" Well, buy me one too. You know. So where are we at? 15? Oh, you was at 14. I got to get my 14 out.
Yep.
I got Kate Pearson of the B-52s. Why not? She's wacky. She's wild. She's got wacky hair.
Yep.
She's rock and roll. She's new wave. She shakes a little. And she says, "Love Shack." Who is back? She has to make the list. She says, "The Love Shack." Love Shack, baby. So who makes the list?
I don't blame you.
We're at lucky 13.
13. I have Dolores.
Hey, Mo.
I don't know how to say her last name. O'Riordan. It's the Cranberries lead singer. I loved her. Zombie.
That like you got me wrapped around your finger. I'm such a fur for you. You got me wrapped around my finger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have to let it linger? Do you have to?
I liked her.
You have to let it linger.
She passed away, I think.
Did she really?
I think she passed away, yeah.
No, I'll have to check that one out. I did not know that. I have 13. Now, I think this is some people's personal favorites. But anybody go out with like duct tape on their nipples, they're going to make my list. I'm sorry, but they are. Wendy O. Williams. Come on, man. Come on, that voice.
Who was it?
That Wendy O. Williams, isn't that her name? The Plasmatics or something like that. She had the freaky hair and all that.
I don't know that one.
And that's how they got attention. That's an 80s, like a punkish new wave thing. I think she was wrestling with that Lemmy for a while there. There's no doubt about it. She definitely drugged herself to death or whatever.
I'm gonna have to go back and look at this tape the nipples thing.
I think she actually did. Might have even went out a couple times without a top on there. So she was wild. She's rock and roll, and that's rock and roll.
That's rock and roll.
That is rock and roll. This is a rock thing. This isn't like Olivia Newton-John singing whatever the Magic or whatever the hell she said.
Hey, number 12 for me is Mary Fredrickson from Roxette. They had a lot of good songs.
I don't remember them. Who the hell's that?
Roxette?
That's one you got me on.
Name
one song.
Kind of 80s.
Garden State Center.
Well, I think the ones I'm thinking of are slow, but they had some really kind of punkier stuff. It was about the same time as Annie Lennox and Eurythmics and Pretenders.
Oh, okay.
They were kind of similar, but lighter. It must have been love, but it's over now.
All right, hold on. Let me get the.
She was pretty. She's from.
Not sure. No. Yeah, she was only like 40 years old. Okay, hold on. We're going to catch up a little bit. What are we at? 12?
Yep.
I grabbed one you left off. Grace Slick is on your list. Grace Slick was, yes, she's already gone. She was like 19 or something like that. I'm not a big Grace Slick fan because there's like 3 singers of Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Starship, and then Starship. And the high voice dude I thought was the best singer out of them all. So, and that's when they became Starship, I guess. Yeah. They changed so much. But my 12, I threw Bonnie Raitt in there because I thought she was more rocky at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then kind of went here and there, but a lot of talent.
She's awesome. I didn't know if to put her on or not because she's considers herself a blues guitarist. But
yeah, kind of blues and rock. I don't know. I just had to throw. That was
she's great.
To put her in there. Some people really like it. Adam, how you doing? Trying to catch up a little bit here. We're missing anything? Just say it again. Stacy, how you doing? Glad to see you stop in.
Hey, Jen.
Canadians are rolling in, so I'm sorry, Harry, but those songs are too late for me. Oh, sorry about that, History Man. He likes probably that old 30s stuff. Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? And that's okay. I like that too, History Man.
I like it all.
All right.
Man, it just jumped. The chat did.
Really? Maybe
it's crazy.
The Canadians might be coming in here.
Yeah, they all came in.
Scotty had a show, and I think a few other shows were out there.
All right. So number 11 is Annie Lennox, The Eurythmics.
You know what? She is talented. She kind of looks like David Bowie, but she is talented. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. She wasn't.
Yeah, there's a few songs I like. That's kind of that 80s thing where, damn it, I just might have left her off the list. We'll have to see that. But here's one that's going to mess you up because I have Ann Hansen, the Renaissance singer, because it was a 70s band, and this girl has a great voice, and they're kind of like a prog rock Canadian band. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard any Renaissance songs, if you like the prog rock, but you'll definitely like the voice on this woman. God, they were good. They packed. When they ran around in the late 70s, they packed places.
Yeah.
Really good musicians and great voices and all that. I had to put her on here because if my brother's watching, he will throw a shoe at me today. We're 11 down.
The Runaways. I'll have to check them out.
No, it was
Renaissance.
Yeah, they're just a talented band. Look at their live stuff, and that's how you would really know. Jesus Christmas. Because when you can sound that good live, like me and you do, people are going to flock. That's just what they do.
You just got slammed with a bunch of comments. You're way back.
Okay. Here, let's catch up because we're coming to the top 10. So let's catch up and maybe do a 2 and 2 after the catch. You good? Need a little makeup there or anything?
I'm good. You just take your time.
Carter P, how you doing? I think the Canadians did go. Jennifer Hayes. Jennifer Hayes gave me a great pickup for next week, and I hope it's still there. She showed me a typewriter. I said, Jennifer,
nice.
She says, I don't want it. So I'm going to go. It's right around the corner from where I work. So bang, bang on Jennifer Hayes.
You're killing it with those typewriters.
I can't believe they're popping up like Coleman's.
Well, it's just like
money.
When you've done it before, you have a blueprint. You know how much it's going to cost to ship. It's just now it's easy for you, you know.
Stick it in a box.
I know.
Do FedEx. FedEx is going to be half as everybody else. Put some bubble wrap on it. There's a YouTube video on how to properly do them, and they tell you to rubber band something so this swings back and forth, and then you put plastic all around it, put it back in the case, bubble wrap it, bang, bang, and it's not going to get hurt.
Yep.
Just make sure you put it in an oversized box. They're going to pay for it because they love them. BlackBerry, how the hell are you?
Well, I know there's a lot of writers. I remember who was it? Joe Rogan talked about that. He liked to hear the actual.
Oh yeah, you want to hear the ting,
and because the keyboard, they don't like that.
Hey Carl, how you doing? We've got them. Janet Jackson. You know what? Janet Jackson is pop. She's not even pop. Did she make a list? She might have. Who knows?
She might have.
I know that if Lady Luck Junk was here, I forgot her on the list. There's a lot of talent. No, I can't. She cracks me up. She's cool. So yeah. I'm going to catch up. Dog Park's going on again. We got addicted to the hustle. No kidding. How you doing, dude?
David Bowie looked like, I'm sure that was Annie Lennox.
I'm just trying to say, look at me. and everybody can cut on me. I'm not the picture of health here.
Oh, shit.
So give it a second. Susie Quantro, I remember that. She was there. She used to do something. She was on Happy Days. Debbie Harry. Oh, she's a big one, but did she make the list? Is Debbie Harry? Who's that? Is that
Who is that?
Vinyl. That's what I didn't. I didn't see any vinyl. I'm still weary about sending that until I go a little bit more into it. So
the boxes are cheap on eBay.
What's the list? Blackberry list is the top 20 female rock and roll singers in me and Anthony's eyes of all time. So the front ladies, they can play guitar, they can sing, they can dance, but it's got to be rock and roll to hard rock, something like that. Oh, I know that, dude. I know that, Adam. It's crazy. They come right through the highway right next to me. So we're catching up. Cher. Oh, shit. I love you, babe. Cher. Oh, my God. Cher. Did she make the list? She could have. I am going to do a 2 and 2 because the makeup's running. I'll be right back. Anthony's going to entertain me. We've got 10 to go. It's excited. I'm excited. Anthony's excited. Stay tuned. Be right back.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody's trying to hit the beaches for the weekend. Because this is probably one of the last 2 or 3 weekends that it's going to be hot enough to go to the beach. Joan Jett, maybe. Picking through the junk. How's it going? Hey, Mo. Glad you can stop in. He usually goes pretty fast. Super chat. Thanks, Carter. You're always giving super chats. We've got 10 left, so Blackberry Thistle, you still got the best ones coming. Our first 10 of the 20 was kind of hard. I didn't bring my guitar in here. No one wants to hear it anyway.
Good. We're down to the top 10, Ando. Can you handle it?
Where'd Tommy and Tracy go? They're just lurking.
Are they lurking? I'm surprised Tracy hadn't made some comments. Jesus, God, did this thing just jump like majorly?
Yeah, you got a super chat.
Did I? Carter P, thank you so much. Somebody gave me a super chat last week, and I feel so embarrassed because I missed it by a mile. I don't even know who the hell it was, but Carter P, thank you so much.
I gave you one at the very end, so you didn't see it.
You did. I said, I can't believe this. I missed a super chat. I feel like a turd.
That's why I didn't want you to worry about it then. I wasn't going to tell you.
You shouldn't give me super chats, Anthony. You're
good. Beer money.
If we met, we would embrace, and then, well, you're not going to drink beer. We ride bicycles. We would work out.
Cars. Tracy's working. She must be listing away.
Is that how much am I missing here? Number 10, we're down. If I miss anybody's stuff, a lot of people, Annie, how are you? A lot of people are coming in. Mo's still in here. You know something? This dude's cool. If you don't follow him, check him out. Very smooth. I like Mo a lot. He's cool. I can watch him and sneak in at work. I do it. And look at this. Christy's here. And I'm not sure who you are, but I'm glad you're here.
He'll say, I don't know shit.
I know Scotty. Scotty was talking about stuffing mice tonight. Very interesting show.
You can find all kinds of stuff on eBay, huh?
Yeah, well, they were just discussing things, and a few of them were freaking out about it. So, Judy in disguise. How you doing? Group with the two sisters. group with the two sisters. Oh, they might have made my list. I'm not sure. We haven't heard their names yet. Carly Simon, very good. Art could be. You're what? You're what? A blurry? Or is that
fine in mine?
Oh shit, we're way behind. Hold on 1 second, because there's too many people in here.
Yeah, catch up. Take your time.
Mark, how you doing? No, I'm just kidding. I'm working. Tracy, how you doing? I actually listed all the way up until Scotty's show. Scotty's show.
I had a bunch of saved lists
before that. So
that's one thing I learned from Lonnie on Shed Flips. I save a bunch of drafts and then slowly put them out. Try to keep ahead of it, So then I don't feel like I'm stressing to get out listings. But I'm trying to put out a bunch, but that works for me.
Hey, Chris looked good tonight on Sky Show. If you guys don't watch the Canadian, Chris had a fresh dude. They missed it too. I think Scotty flipped her, but that is the metrosexual look. I'm going for that. He's got a nice flat top, shaved, well talked, well speech, or whatever that is. But Chris cracks me up. Good guys, watch them. Scotty's new channel when it comes back up. You got to watch it, man. Lauren, I got 3 Jersey girls in here, so that's a big motivation for us to get through this next top 10 of female performers of all time. So what do you got number 10?
Number 10, I have Pat Benatar.
Oh, my God. What a voice.
Yeah, I love her.
She didn't move around too much, but she just walk around in that tight leather. You know what I'm talking about? I think her husband, he was a guitar player. So he kind of had his eye on her. Who knows? Maybe they wrestled backstage. We'll never know. I have 10, Lita Ford.
Yeah.
She had to make the list. She could play guitar. She couple tattoos. She's got that rock and roll front person persona. She's just badass.
And then she sang with the devil, so.
All right. I'm sorry that I'm behind, but too many people jump in at once, and then the chat gets going nuts. And wow, she said Michelle Phelps. Mama Cass did make the list, so for me. Hey, Carl, how you doing? Blondie and Burnett sisters. Who's the Burnett sisters? I know who Blondie is. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Glad to see you come in. Come in, and we got number 9. What do you got?
Number 9, I put Alanis Morissette because
shit, she's got a good song.
That first song that You Ought to Know, man, that's a rock song. I mean, she had a lot of
she's pissed.
I mean, she is. So I mean, that's a great one.
She's Canadian, and she's pissed. And what she's saying that song, it's all about doing dirty things, doing naughty.
Would she go down to the theater?
Doing something in the movie theater? I hope I wasn't in that movie theater saying that. I'd have to walk out. Very bad.
I think Flea played bass for her on either that album or played with her live in one of her. I'm not exactly sure, but I think he played with her on some of it.
She better watch out because I think she could whoop Flea's ass if she was pissed. So
yeah, she sang with Dave Matthews too.
Yeah, she had talent, but and then she just went. She's gone. So number 9 for me.
Money.
I have to put this woman on the list because she's a writer. She wrote for everybody before she started performing. And she's actually she's still rock and roll in the 70s. And I have to throw her on because her one album is still one of the best albums ever. Her album's Tapestry, and I threw her on there, and I don't care if you get mad or not. It's Carole King.
Carole King.
Has to make the sense. She has to.
Yeah, she was just out. I just didn't know.
Wait,
she's awesome.
I know, but I can't say folk. I have to say rock and roll for Carole King because she's just.
She ruled the 70s.
Just has it. She just does. So she's there for me. So hey, Philly Big Paul, how you doing?
Meatloaf singer. She was hot too.
She's a backup though. She's not.
Yeah.
She's on one song.
She was a good singer though.
I'm not sure what after that. That whole album. What Meatloaf or? And Lauren, I'm so far behind. Please excuse my turdiness, but I just am that way. I went
English
class
class.
with aha.
No kidding.
Yeah, and that's probably why she's pissed because Carl
You left her, didn't you?
was getting the Highlanders brand new off the shelf, and there were none left. So Carl pissed her off. What do you got? 8?
Number 8, I have Gwen Stefani. I loved her punk style and her belly showing.
And everything else. But she actually, there's one rock and roll song that I like a lot from them, and that's "I'm Just a Girl." Just that's a rock and roll.
It's a rock song. I love it.
That gets you going, and she wiggles and does all the good stuff, and she's my number 8 too. That's a fact, man. We bang that one, dude. I had to. You know what? I asked my wife, and I thought about the whole list. She said, "Well, Gwen, that last name, I guess she's with the country guy, big son of a bitch." But that's the one song. "I'm Just a Girl." I used to play it to the girls when they were kids.
Yeah,
they would wiggle their little feet in the car seats and all that crap. So I said, that's rock and roll. So,
she sang with Sublime some too. She was awesome.
Number 7.
Number 7, I put Grace Slick. I had her pretty high.
Oh, you had her down, see?
Yeah.
At least a couple of the older guys is going to appreciate that, or the older people, guys or girls. Don't forget my number 20, so I threw that in there.
I always thought it was weird too. She barely moves, and she sings so good. It's strange to sing that good. She like barely moves. She kind of talks.
Man, it was the mushroom.
Yeah, it's true.
Down the
she had a meeting with Richard Nixon, and she was she snuck in LSD to try to spike the first lady's drink. She said that's what she said she did. Who knows?
She's so full of shit.
She didn't do
That's
it.
That hippie bullshit. She didn't even have she was probably in her room thinking about it. That's a good idea. I wouldn't have got his wife at that time. They were backstage. But Nixon was a dirty bastard, man. He opened up trade to the filthy communists. So
people don't realize that's where it first started.
He's the one that brought the New World Order. He's the beginning of it. One of them. So I don't want to get a politics. We're doing rock and roll. So I got we're at 7?
Yes. No, you're at 7. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I got Chrissy Hynde. I got it. Pretenders I like the Pretenders a lot.
Me too.
I like her. I think
a lot of good songs.
Aqua Girl's happy that it threw. And we're Carole King, absolutely. Damn, where you been, Key Lime? You would be throwing all them obscure heavy metal chicks in there. You know what, Gina? You ever want to come on and with me and Anthony, you just say so, and we'll open up a third box. You don't even have to show your face. You just have them make yourself a potato, and you'll be in there, right? You can do that. They don't want to be seen. There's a lot of people, and we could throw you right in there. So,
yeah,
we like different opinions, and that's why we do that, because their opinions are like elbows, and we all have them. So, and
Michelle
we are
at.
What's that?
Michelle says Aretha Franklin made the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, so she's counter. I don't.
Yeah, she did, but so did some of the people that I still don't understand how to get. It's all political.
Yeah.
And Aretha Franklin,
I agree.
She wrote a lot of her songs.
She's awesome.
And she didn't write any of her music. Respect is Otis Redding's song.
Yep.
He wrote that.
Well, it's like Elvis. Elvis didn't write any of his songs.
Yeah, they're just entertainers, just like the Temptations. That's why Three Dog Night should be in the Hall of Fame too. I mean, for a few years in a row, you couldn't touch them.
Yeah,
So that's
those records go fast.
That's what we'll do. We should do bands that aren't in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
there's so many good ones. Grand Funk's not in the Hall of Fame. How the hell you keep them out?
Three Dog Night and Grand Funk both sell so fast. My vinyl in my store.
Crazy. It's crazy. It's rock
just like the Eagles.
Yeah. Well, they're there, so don't speak.
I'm not an Eagles fan.
You too. I know Jackass Matt. Oh my God, he shit his pants. He wouldn't watch me for about a month after I put the Eagles.
I like Seven Bridges Road. That's a good song. And I like the solo on Hotel California, but other than that, I don't. It's just too folky for me.
Well, that's what they kind of were, like a country. That was the early years because that one dude was in there. And when he left, they got a little more rock and roll-y, and then they broke up. But they
were a good band. I can't.
Yeah, they're out.
Not my stuff.
Aretha Franklin's outstanding. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people are throwing that in there. But we didn't do soul, and she's the queen of soul.
Yeah.
And they probably have their own Hall of Fame, too, for soul, and they should. Motown. She's Atlantic Records, I think. I don't even think she's Motown. I think she's Atlantic Records. But
she was awesome. She did it a long time. I remember one story about her was she lost a bunch of weight and she gained it back real quick because she goes, I can't sing right. I didn't sound as good when she lost weight. So she gained her weight back. Yeah.
What do you got for number 6?
Number 6, I put Janis Joplin.
Oh my Lord, Janis Joplin. Did I forget that name? Oh, shit. No, it could be on there. Could be on there. I have his number 6. Well, Janis Joplin's fantastic.
You just can't.
And
I have to put her on the list.
Gino went and seen her. When did you see her, Gino? Like you had to be a young guy.
That was late 60s, probably.
Well, she died in 71.
I was thinking
her. That 27 crowd, like Morrison and Brian Jones and so many of them that were, and the dude that smoked himself, the Nirvana guy, I think.
Yep. They're all like 27. Jimi Hendrix.
Mm-hmm. So, a lot of talent. Number 6 for me, who I think's good and enjoy some of their stuff, is Sheryl Crow.
Yeah,
I like Sheryl Crow.
She's good.
She can
play guitar really well.
She can hang out with all the. She's done a lot of things. And she's good. And Blackberry says she agrees. I don't know what Michelle said, but somebody's mad. Well, let's catch up because we're at the top 5. There's only 5 left.
Do you need a break?
So, no, I'm good. You need a break?
Nope.
This is very exhausting when we do these lists because we try to keep you, the viewing audience, in tune with what we're doing. And I slipped up once.
Hey, there's Glenn.
I thought we were on a different list. So, Posty, darn thing about this being, I did. You got to read the little doodad underneath. I thought I said that it was the Gina. We always have a top 10 or 20 on this show, even if it's me by myself. It's rapid fire. I had the most embarrassing moments, and if you didn't say it, well, shame on you.
So, it was a good one too.
Oh, the rapid fire. I think my number 1 was everybody's number 1.
I think so.
I think the little I won't even say.
What did John Cincinnati Picker say? Fiddle, fiddle, cat. Diddle, diddle, cat. Diddle. Oh, that was good.
Diddle, the diddle thing. Diddle. What's up, dude? How you been there, bud? Glad to see everybody stopping. I am so excited that we can get a few people in here to do these things. I enjoy it, and I think Anthony enjoys it too. So
look at Jackass.
What's he doing? He's already getting pissed off. We said Eagles. We're going to call them the Cardinals from now on. So I'm out of the loop. What's that? Or Top Rock chicks of all time? It's Top Rock front. Yeah, it's chicks of all time. In our minds, everybody's got their own opinions. Yes, Grand Funk. Say Grand Funk was awesome, but say there he goes. Just jackass. Just go back, open up a couple of Halloween postcards, do your thing, and relax. So, there you go. You'll be all right. I bleed green. Not those Eagles, the other Eagles. So there you go. Oh wow, she said Kim. She's got 3 that you did. You put Patti Smith on? Did you put Susie or the Susie? You know what
She's good.
I
didn't put her.
She might have been on it. Congratulations, Aretha Franklin wrote most of her songs. Okay, correction. Okay, she did then. That's why we always need to know there. But I know she did not write Respect and Chain. Did she write that? Chain of Fools. Come on, let's
sing awesome
together, Ella. If I could have some Ella, I want. That's one that would be cool to have on one night.
Yeah. I think Aretha had
so much stuff.
68 to 98. She put out albums for 30 years, which is.
I know she was Atlantic Records. I know she had a good backup in the thing. Now I don't know the whole history, and don't go by what a movie says either, because they're usually full of shit.
She was, Aretha was in Blues Brothers, wasn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good God, what movie she's singing? She goes, "You better think about what you're trying to do to me."
Oh, that's so good.
There you go. No shit. Somebody sent me a super chat. Scrappy, how you doing? This is another Delaware guy. Dude, I was up to I didn't go up today, but Scrappy, glad to see you stop in, and thank you so much for the super chat. Scrappy's a coin guy and a silver melter. Probably doing the right stuff right now.
Yeah, boy, silver's shooting up, if I remember right. Last time I saw.
How much is silver now?
I just know that whenever we're in those YouTube auctions, stuff I paid $8 for is going for like 65 to 80.
What is up with YouTube auctions? I want to auction. Oh, Jesus Christ!
I know you wouldn't believe some of the graded cards people are selling for. They're just 8.5s and stuff. They're selling for so much money. It's crazy.
Nuts. Here we go. Okay, we're getting close to the end. I think here we're on the top 5, and I think right there,
The Pixies.
I think I'm close to Pixies, the Blues Brothers. Absolutely. Hold on. Respect was written by yes.
Yeah,
you're exactly right. Because
I love Otis Redding, but Sam Cooke, he doesn't get the recognition. He doesn't get the recognition he should. Sam Cooke.
He's in the hall. Otis Redding is another 27, but he died in a plane
crash. Yeah.
Otis Redding was awesome.
I love Otis. I listen to him every day. I have a list of songs that when I walk out the door, I just shuffle them. And Otis Redding is one of the songs I always listen to.
He always was on my poolside favorite tapes.
Yeah.
What do you got for 5?
Number 5.
Top 5.
Number 5 is Joan Jett. I freaking love Joan Jett.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I love rock and roll. I love Whips and Chains. Put another shackle on my ankle, baby. That was the alternative.
I like it more now. Yeah,
she sang that in Detroit one night. I'm just kidding about that. My buddy used to sing that when we were kids. He'd say, "I love Whips and Chains. Put another shackle on my ankle, baby." Hey, you guys out there, there's a new version you haven't heard.
It was one of those songs that I didn't hear, and then when I first started drinking, my buddy would always play it. So then I just got to be, it was like the song we listened to when we got drunk.
I liked "Don't Give a Damn About My Bad Reputation" better than the I hate it. That one song they still play it too much. I like rock and roll.
Yeah, so, I agree.
But it's an anthem. So it was in the 70s, 80s. So there you go. My number 5 is who I think now I'm going down to The Voice. It's all about The Voice, but number 3, because number 3 is a legend. But number 5 is about The Voice. Doesn't move much. Husband's playing guitar. Her voice is fantastic. It's Pat Benatar for me. Come on. She inspired a whole hairdo.
I agree.
Say, oh yeah, there's a Pat Benatar. There's Pat Benatar, and they'd had those tight pants on, leather, just like I wore and Jim Morrison wore back in the 70s and 60s.
Is that when you had your mohawk?
I did have one, but that was more of just to tease the people at a party when I was drunk one time. I said, give me a mohawk and I'll go over to the party. So it worked.
Carter P, another super sticker. Thanks, buddy.
No kidding. Where's that at?
It's right above Swamp Picker. You're not seeing it, huh?
Oh, shit. Carter P, thank you so much. Carter P is my favorite Canadian that sits. He's YouTuber, but he doesn't show himself. So I remember Carter. I said I was going. I forget what I announced that out on Scotty's show, but Carter is my bud. So thank you, Carter, so much for the super sticker. As we are on number 4.
Number 4, I put just because she was really pretty. She's a good singer too.
Hold on, time out. Don't say Britney Spears.
Christina Aguilera. No. Debbie Harry, Blondie. She was a good singer too, but man,
I had
she
her
was
on my list somewhere. I said Blondie already, right? I had to say Blondie already.
I don't think you did.
She was on my goddamn list. I skipped it. Jesus, nipples. I'm sorry, everybody.
You can always insert one. You always get that one mulligan. But
no, I had her somewhere. Hold on.
She was awesome. I mean,
oh, she is. She's like
Heart of Glass. I just like the way she even. I don't know, the way she sang.
One way or another, I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you. That's like she's tickling you on that song. You just
I agree. I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get. Yeah, she's gonna get you.
She was a go-go dancer. I think she that Playboy bunny. I'm not sure exactly, but I know she was at least a go-go dancer.
She was Playboy one. She was bunny.
Yeah,
she was Playboy
so.
bunny. Yes, she's exactly was so. And come on now, rock and roll is all about sex. If it's a woman or a man, it's all about sex. The man puts the cucumber down the side of the leather pants. The woman goes topless. So, same thing. It's the same. It's sex sells, and that's what rock and roll has always been. So
I agree.
So Chain of Fools was written by somebody else, and Shane Moe. What did Moe do? Hey, it was Ansley, Queen of the Night Sky. How you doing, Ansley? We're getting real low on this thing. What was that? Your number 3 or number 4? That was your number 4.
That was number 4.
All right. My number 4, Odell. She didn't share. I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it right now. And if you want to leave, I can understand. Cher did not make my list.
Mine neither.
I'm sorry. But anybody that never wrote anything or sings, if I could do, whatever that was, I turn off every time. Get away from me, Cher. Good actor, but that's all. She did not make my list.
I always said we always sang it if I could show my thighs.
That's probably what it is, that song. I'm just not a Cher. I've never been a Cher fan.
No.
Good. I like her in that movie when Mermaids. I love that movie. It's a great movie. But entertainer, I'm sure she's great. She's like a Vegas. She's like a Wayne Newton to me.
Yeah.
That's it. But number 4 for me is definitely deserves a spot. It's rock and roll. It goes back to her husband controlling things, but she's rolling on the river, and it's Tina Turner. There's no doubt about it. Tina Turner is number 4 for me. The voice.
She's awesome.
She's involved with Jagger. She's involved with
I'm your private dancer.
Everybody hey, I'm going to do a song. Tina, will you do it with me? Come on. Even Bryan Adams. And that song,
seriously.
Probably my favorite Bryan Adams song is just remember, it's only love. That's all it is. So there you go. That's why she makes Debbie Harry was awesome. Debbie Harry's on my goddamn list. I don't know how I slipped it. I had her there. Jesus, I had her there. Shipping vintage.
Everybody throw up their top three.
That is shipping. I am. Are you Canadian, European, or whatever? But that is awesome for somebody to say that. So thank you so much, because there's a lot of us Americans. So, thank you. Cheers. What do you got for 3?
Number 3, I put. She wasn't really the front woman, but her songs were the better songs for him. Stevie Nicks with Fleetwood Mac, because
I got
her songs were the. I mean, I'm sorry, no one really wanted to listen to Lindsey Buckingham. They wanted to hear him play guitar.
Oh, I think Stevie Nicks is fantastic. Did she make my list? We'll never know.
She was beautiful with a great voice.
Yeah, she's kind of the top hat, the black,
the shawl and everything all the time.
Yeah, the hair, the 70s.
So pretty.
The 70s. That the voice is what you want to hear.
Yeah.
The talk. Just let her talk to you, and you're going to go, yeah.
I agree. And she did it for years. About 25 years, she was kicking ass.
That's great. She wanted to be in Tom Petty's band.
Huh.
Loved Tom Petty.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she did that. There's something that when he wrote that song, she loved him, man. She actually did.
I was going to see Tom Petty the year he died, and I couldn't decide between Tom Petty or Willie Nelson, and I went to Willie Nelson, and it got rained out, and I had to sit in the rain for an hour and a half, and Tom Petty died like 3 months later. I'm like, wow, that was a terrible choice.
I can't believe he was when that dude died. I was going, what? That just shows you're here and then you're gone. So
I think it was the same thing as Prince at fentanyl. He was taking out fentanyl for his broken hip. He was trying to get through the tour.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
What are we at? 3?
Yep.
I've got. It's not a great voice, but for the 60s and 1970, this one is a legend, and she is. And it just always will be. And it's Janis Joplin for me. Holy smokes. She's just, I like the 60s. I like the hard. She was tough. She was out front. She's drinking. She's smoking. She don't give a shit. And that's why I like Janis Joplin. She's not like the other one. I think Janis Joplin, she wrote her stuff. She had a nasty thing. Well, Chris Christopherson wrote Me and Bobby McGee, but other songs.
That's my favorite of hers. And that really brings out her voice the most, I think, of any song she sang.
I just think she's great.
What I was sitting there, going back through some of these songs. When I was listening to Janis Joplin, it literally sounded like she was singing like it was the last time she was ever going to sing. Yeah. Every time she sang, and that's like you could feel it every time. Like,
but you looked at her and some of her interviews, she's really upbeat and she's just smiling. She's got that raspy voice going, the fucked up hat. I've never said that online before. That's a big no-no. But that hat, that hippie hat.
The one from Pearl.
I thought she was great. A lot of songs, best ofs. The Summertime is one that I like because
Summertime was awesome.
She just went over the years. We've got 2 left, and I am sorry, but I'm an old goat. And
Go do it.
Bathroom. Anthony,
it keeps them hanging.
You got to guess our last 2.
Yeah, put in the chat. What's your last 2?
Who is missed? I think our number 1 or 2 is it's going to be way different. So I think he's going to have Wendy O with the old duct tape thing going on. But we'll see. Be right back.
Woo. I know one of them won't be one Harry has, but I bet the other one will be. Put in the chat, what's your guys' top 2? Mo put Madonna. We both had Grace Slick, Mark. Mine was 7. He had his at like 18 or 19. It's Grace Slick. Stevie Nicks for Lisa. Chuck Michael Jackson, huh? And, I was sitting there thinking about that the other day. He's not even a very good singer. He's just a good entertainer. I was listening to, what was it? Oh, well, crap. I'm forgetting. The Man in the Mirror. It's a great song, written so well, but I'm like, he doesn't sing very good in that. Top 3 is Lee Douglas, Donna Pisha, and Pat Benatar. There's right now. There's actually some really good women singers that are in like heavy metal groups. There's some good ones, and I didn't know they were out there until I started looking them up. And I'm like, holy crap! But they don't push that stuff. So I found some new music. Kind of researching this stuff. It's kind of cool. I'm glad we did this.
Killing me softly with his words. That did not make the list.
Lauryn Hill.
Good Lauryn song. Hill? No, not hers. The original. Didn't she remake that with a little rap behind it?
Yeah. You're right.
No.
Karen Carpenter and Ann Wilson.
Well, Karen Carpenter is a tough one because I consider her like the queen of like Christmas.
Yeah, me too.
Or something like that.
She's my favorite Christmas album, The Carpenters, and Nat King Cole. But
her voice,
Christmas album is the best. I've got two vinyl records of it.
I'm not. Carpenters is like what I used to hear in the elevators and stuff.
Yeah. Like did you ever see that video of Karen Carpenter playing the drums?
Yeah, she was drumming.
Oh my gosh, she was good.
There's no doubt about it, but
she was so good. She's wearing those go-go boots, playing it.
Yeah, she can play, but I just can't. I can't.
Yeah,
they're with Olivia Newton-John and stuff like that.
Yeah, I agree. Courtney Love was Harry's around 10.
Yes. Courtney, who's Lucia? I'm telling you, Key Lime, anytime you are welcome.
She knows her stuff.
She's good. She's big music. Hey,
Lita Ford for Philly Road Tech.
Chuck's cool. Sonny. Tina Turner, Legs for the Day. Yes, absolutely. Am I that far behind? No. We're up to 2.
Lisa. Or Key Lime Kisses. I'm sorry. I actually saw her she's really good. It's a new one.
Yeah, but anybody new, you got to forgive me because I suck at new stuff.
Same with me.
There's that one girl that sings one song. Oh my God, her voice is so great. It's haunting. It's that haunting voice. I can't sing it.
It might be my number 2, so I'm not going to say it.
I know the song, but that's the only song she does. I think her boyfriend's in the band too. I don't know. Her voice is fantastic, but it's just one song, and she did not make the list. So I can't go for by one song. So.
Cindy says Tina Turner and Bonnie Raitt is her number 1 and 2.
Linda Ronstadt, Tina, Ann Wilson, could be Ann Wilson. Who's Ann Wilson? Is that like was she on a show?
Was that the Wilson sisters?
The Menaces. Mr. Wilson's wife was Ann, I think.
Was it Wilson Phillips? Was it those girls?
Who knows?
What did Annette put? Karen Carpenter and Ann Wilson.
You know what? Annette, all shame aside, that's my mulligan. And Christian McVie, how the hell did I forget her? You make loving fun. Come on. Forgive me for that. And now she's not going to talk to me again. But Christian
Mazzy Star.
I'm going to put Christian McVie in between Tina and Janice because she's so forgotten. and she is the first woman in Fleetwood Mac. She's great.
I don't even know her.
Christy McVie is "You Making Love and Fun." Yeah, that song, and there's, God damn it, she sings so many damn Fleetwood. I can't think now because I'm alcohol impaired. If you have
Mazzy Star was a really good one I listened to in high school.
Who's that?
Mazzy Star.
That's who. That's the song. She
Yeah.
sings that song. She's got that great voice, but I did not put her in here because
I didn't put her in, but she was great.
Song.
We used to listen to it a lot. That album we listened to a lot in high school.
So, oh my God, I can't believe Christy McVie is dead on. She's so right on that one. I owe you a Fenton shoe for that one. I picked up 2 of those for 50 cents or $1 a piece. 2 Fenton glass shoes.
Nice.
Cobalt blue. Beautiful. So we'll talk
sells
about
good
that after we're done. So,
something that sells really pretty good. There must be a lot of people that collect them. Is the salt and pepper shakers.
They do.
They sell fast for me in my booths.
I grab, like, if it was jadeite or like a Fenton, I would. Madonna, Mo, get out. Get out. I'm just kidding. If you're still here, I'm just kidding. Mo, Madonna is.
Leave my chat. Unsubscribe from me.
I'm just kidding, Mo. She's a great front woman, great entertainer, but she's not rock and roll. Who do you got as 2?
Number 2 is this one. I don't know. Maybe people. I've always just loved her voice, and she's pretty too. But Amy Lee from Evanescence, I freaking love her voice. At least I liked her voice whenever she was younger. It's kind of been ripped up a little bit, it seems like, but she was just awesome. And they're kind of a heavier group. I really like Evanescence. They're good.
Who is it?
Amy Lee from Evanescence.
Okay, so this is why I have the younger dudes on here. So
that's why I didn't think you would put her.
He saved the show because I don't even know who the hell you're talking.
They probably even know
who.
What's
one song they sang?
My Immortal was a good one. It starts real slow and then it gets real heavy at the end, and then
now I'm
Back to Life, I think, is the other. I forget the names, but there's 3 really good songs they had.
Wow, not sure who that is, but
check him out. He's a great singer.
Jada Pinkett Smith is actually pretty good too. Yeah, maybe it get killed in a horror movie. All right, here we go. Number 2 for me, Stevie Nicks. Come on now. I threw her up there. She's like, where do I put her? She's going up top. She's up top. She's there. I've got her there, soft rock, and Ann Wilson, hard rock. All right. So we're still talking about Karen Carpenter. Are we really? Nah, she's cool. Courtney Love made the list, Mo. You got it. Mo, when we have this list, we take this very seriously. You have to join in at the beginning because Courtney Love made my list. I like Courtney Love. Anybody want to name their band Hole is on my list. That's all that's to it. So there you go.
I like Nasty, but not that nasty.
I like that one song they sing, and I can't sing it because I'll mess this
will ache like I ache.
We're all the way to number 1, everybody. We're going to catch up on the chat first. Harry H is number 1. We're going to catch up on this chat first. And then Gina's going to come on with her number 1. Keelan, Elise saying the list. Who your number 1?
I would love that if they became
Cindy. Do you know Cindy why? Because she's here. Thanks for coming in, Cindy. You should have came in a lot earlier. Carol King made my list, Mo. Am I that far behind? Or is Mo that far behind?
You're a little ways behind. Yeah, Carol King was awesome. Yeah, you're way behind. Never mind. You better catch up.
Oh, I am turdy as always. I am so sorry.
Because you did the 2 and 2.
I don't want to skip because it pisses people off. I'm going to skip down a little bit, and we're going to hang out after this for a little bit because it's a Sunday night special. That's right, Sunday night special. Number one's tough. Oh, Harry, I'm disappointed. Don't be disappointed.
She was my number 3.
Yeah, Harry, I know it. So we didn't say anything yet. But in that, don't be disappointed because you'll like my number 1.
I'm starting to think that we have the same number 1.
Are you sure? Because how the hell did I miss Debbie Harry? I had her on the goddamn list. That's what I want to know. She was on there. I had Blondie. What the hell?
Yeah, she was not. She was my 4.
That's why I left out of 12. I can't see one. I missed Pink Floyd on one. So
that's right.
I mean, God knocked the shit out of me that night. But our number 1s may be the same. So
I bet they are.
We're caught up. Nobody's saying anything.
Yep.
They're all left.
They're waiting on pins.
They're all sitting. So, what's your number 1?
My number 1 is Ann Wilson with Heart. Because God, she was she was awesome. And they had so many good songs. I actually think they're underrated. They don't really talk about how great they really were. And she was so hot back then, and her sister ripping the guitar, and she's just singing just passionately, and they had great songs.
I think she still can sing.
Yeah.
This is where I messed up again. How could I forget Ann Wilson? How could I forget her? Okay, here we go. I'd like to hear Aqua Girls thing here. Here we go. Ann Wilson, Grace Slick, Debbie Harry, Janis Joplin. Wow. One day, me and Aqua Girls are going to sit on the couch. We're going to spin some 45s and pull our socks up. There's no doubt about it. My number 1, though, can I say it? Should I?
I'm ready.
It's Ann Wilson. Come on.
Yeah.
Hot damn. Ann Wilson. Come on.
She's so good.
That voice. She's screaming. She can scream. She can be mean. And she can do it all, man. She's good. Yep. I mean,
she was so good.
You got to put her there. And she's the queen of rock and roll. Not soul or anything like that. Just that voice.
She still sings like the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame stuff. She usually does, like, she did it for Led Zeppelin. She got there saying
Zeppelin songs. Oh my God. She sang Long Time Rock and Roll when at Battle of whatever that goddamn song
Evermore or something.
Yeah, she's good. They're both good. The other one's playing the the little guitar. The thing you play.
The mandolin. Yeah. She plays the ukulele though, or maybe it is mandolin.
They're just a lot of talent. She's lucky. Her voice. She's older than me, believe it or not. So
the group was good. The guitarist was awesome.
The original, the lineup.
Yeah.
That wrote up Dream Annie and Dreamboat Annie.
Yeah.
And their other early albums. Yeah, they're good. Good boys.
I guess I kind of gave mine away because I wanted to put her in my top front man.
Plus they were military. Yes, they were military.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yard set. Danielle, how you doing? Glad to see you come in.
You boys are fired up tonight.
Well, you know what? It's a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
I took off last night. I wanted to come in. Tommy and Tracy are on. And so I said, you know what? The later it got, I said, I'm not gonna be the pre-show tonight.
Yeah.
And I never am. They don't need any pre-show, but
there's always auctions going on Saturday nights anyway.
I know there's auctions. I'm worn out because that was gone.
That's what it was, Blackberry. You're right.
In the morning, I'm all hyped up for yard sales. When Saturday morning, I know it's coming. I got to figure out which way to go, and I had no plan. And it ended up being probably one of my top yard sales of the year.
It was a good one.
You see the video I just did.
I hate that though. When you do a live on Instagram, I'm always just late and you just ended it. I'm like, dude, I missed it again.
If I pop on Instagram, well, that don't mean shit. But I just look popping on because I like just if somebody's found something, I want to know what they're finding and stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I like Instagram because you can kind of go, what are you finding? What are you finding?
Right.
Well, what are you finding? I'm telling you, you guys probably think I'm full of shit about the typewriters, but god damn, I've got like 20 of them in there. And the second one, well, I picked up the first one by surprise. That is dynamite. The second one that I went for was supposed to be the first one. The strings broke in the back that makes it go all the way over.
Yeah.
So now that's a really good typewriter, but I got to take the top off to find out how the hell to fix it or just sell it as repair or parts. But it looks brand new except that one thing. And I got a submarine from there from the 40s that's just awesome. So
yeah, I saw that. I mean, awesome when I first started watching your channel, I like the food reviews too, and I thought it was cool that you did one.
Well, they're over on Harry Humstone's Adventures, but
can you put that in your chat to get people to? You've only got 8 subscribers on your adventures.
Well,
you need to put it.
It just says it's just Harry Humstone.
Harry Humstone's Adventures. Everybody go and
that's it. Adventures. So it's pretty simple. And when I come to put in the I don't even know the password over there because it was made up just to push my channel. And it was like that second one. And I forgot the password. So how do you retrieve that? That's the question. Barracuda. Used to play that on the way to my girls' soccer game for 1 year. She used to like put on Barracuda so I get fired up. But
seriously, I love that song.
They're good. I think
it's adventure.
Master, what is adventure? Not.
I don't know.
So.
Yeah, so, Christy Hyde, we put her up there.
Christy Hyde was way up on my list. She was top. She wasn't on the. What was she on?
I think I was on 10 with mine.
I had her, where I threw it across.
I had her 14
already. Number 7 for me. So I had her up there. She was up there. But you guys. This is just our opinions, and opinions are like, you know what. And I did, what segment and second did I say the dirtiest word of all time?
We did timestamp that.
See, many people either said, what did he say, or did he actually say
Did
that?
you cuss the time you pulled your hamstring that one time?
Oh, God, I jumped out at you. That hurt so goddamn bad. That hurt. That was one of those spasms.
Yeah.
That one I told my son about. Make that and then put a burning forest behind it. So it happened.
Is it the one with the pedal car and the?
Oh yeah, that's going to.
Yeah, that's a good one.
See, I want to do if I do another channel, that other one's going to be the food channel. If I can retrieve that password. If they'll give it to me, because YouTube's a prick.
Ask Tommy; he'll get you all straight.
I need to sit with Tommy for a weekend. I'm going to go down and kidnap him, and to say, YouTube, how do I do this? He's got the numbers. If you sit with him and listen to him, he's the numbers man. There's no doubt about it.
Well, I think like he said, you know, the lives only hurt you if you're a big channel.
You know, does it though? Does it hurt Kat? Does it? Jesus Christ, that's all she does is lives and.
She gets a lot of people in her lives, and I think it's because having Crazy Lamplay to bring a bunch of her people over really helps.
She's pushed herself to a certain point, and then I'm not worried about all that stuff. I'm not. So who cares? You know what? I think I'm going to keep lives here. I just want to keep but the food thing was on Instagram, and I can't do it in a minute. You need 2 minutes to rate food.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm doing the other channel. So
yeah. What was it? 0.8 out of 5 burps?
No, it was 2.8.
2.8.
I'm going to film myself on the next time. I'll drink a bunch of diet sodas, and I can throw a booger burp out there in a minute. And that's going to be the number 5 out of 5. So I didn't put one on tonight. Matter of fact, I think it's a 3. So I'll have all different sound burps. You know what? That'll get kids in too. They'll go, "Oh, look at this guy. He's eating food and he's burping." So
oh, that's great.
Shit.
We need to go to 1776 still.
I'll go.
Is that an auction place?
No, we're going to go out there and eat a steak.
Ooh, God, I love steak. Oh, hey, Debbie threw up your second channel.
What's that?
Debbie threw up your second channel.
Thank you so much. I'd like to get 100 on there so I can at least go live once in a while. If you could do that much.
Go subscribe, people.
Yeah. What the hell? So, Gina, I freaking love. Everybody likes Barracuda, but Heart Songs. I like some of their earlier acoustics. That Keep Yourself Alive. They had so many good songs early on in the 70s. And that's when I'm like 13, 14, 15. Yeah. You start listening to that stuff, you're going, wow, these girls are good. And plus they're rock and roll, you know? So just like women looked at Robert Plant, we could look at Annie Wilson and say, oh shit, that doesn't look like Patti Smith. I think I like her. A lot of people would say Patti Smith. She'll never make my list. I can't stand her. There's a couple. All she is a hairy armpit, nasty person. She is. She's miserable. She's just. I just don't. I've never liked her. Never did. So,
well, that Amy Lee girl I was telling you about kind of reminds me of. She kind of looks like Annie Wilson when she was younger.
Yeah, it's not about looks or anything.
No, but
Janis Joplin wasn't. She looks like me. I mean, here. Oh,
throw it on.
I had a wiggle when, and I was going to be Joe Biden's
press secretary or whatever.
Traffic thing. But I said, nah, I'm not going to get political or any of that stuff. Because people always get upset. Oh, you're cutting on him or you're cutting on him. So I keep it out. But Janis Joplin she's just talent. So
yeah.
I can say somebody that looks like me. We're not good looking people. We're just, it's just we were either silly or talent, which I have either. But it's just
Tommy says you can go live. I think you can't go live on your phone.
Yeah, and that's what if I get to 100. Though I could go live on that phone when I'm eating.
Yeah.
You wait till you see me eat corn on the cob. That's going to get at least 5 more subscribers. There's no doubt. So, Debbie, thank you so much, though, for putting that out there. And thanks, everybody, for coming in. I'm not taking off yet. What time is it? Because this is kind of like the hoorah of my time off. And I don't know who's happening tonight.
I don't think anybody's on.
Nah, so we're good. You don't need.
Did Scotty come by?
Scotty was here.
Okay.
He was live earlier tonight. He does it on his new channel because he's worried about. He wants a live channel and he wants a regular channel. So everybody's doing that except.
I think everybody when they went to the reseller meetup, that was the big thing to talk about.
Oh, was it?
I think so. The dummy looks weird tonight.
Oh, I put him up high.
Because I
got rid of the radio.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get rid of. I'm going to sell a radio. You know what
You froze.
Really? What's that?
It's just another app that helps you go live.
Really? Because I have that. I do this. I've never ran out of time on StreamYard, but Prism is that?
I think it's for your phone, so you can go live before you're 100.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Let me ask you this:
They may not even be 100 anymore. That's how it used to be like a couple of years ago. I don't even know.
your voice sounds great to me right now, but how do we sound when this is over? Like Tracy and Tommy have these microphones, and they sound real good.
Yeah.
A couple other shows had these microphones. I'm wondering, do I need a microphone?
I mean, I think it's just kind of.
What do people think?
I mean, it does sound great. It sounds great when they have the microphone, but I don't know if it's going to cause anybody to go or come or what.
Yeah, I don't know if that. I just want the good voice or the professionalism, like we're the old guy. Well, you're not, but I am.
Oh, I'm old.
Here's the old prick in the morning. Tonight's weather is dark.
I'm turning 45.
Go to the bar morning
next month.
Clearly scattered light.
Oh, Tommy says if you have StreamYard, you don't have to worry about it. It's only live on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
If you have StreamYard, you're fine.
All right, we're good. I think I'll get at least 100 subscribers easily over the other one. But that's where I wanted to see. I don't want to use Instagram. You got 1 minute for the food ratings. I want to go 2 minutes. So
I think it's a good idea. Put the food channel on
a couple noises and act silly. That's all test stuff. So the dummy looks weird. He's just high up in the air. I got the talking Tommy's right next to him, so we're in good shape.
I fell asleep last night. Didn't see Tommy's show.
I was on there. I watched it for a good bit. Well, for me, at least, I went over a half hour. See, Tracy gets me all excited, then I have to take off. So
the Mona Lisa, is that what you called her earlier?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, she is definitely the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, I'm up by 6 o'clock every day, so I get worn out.
Those guys on Thursday night when they go, if I have to go to the bathroom, they're on. Yeah. That's 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'll catch that, and they'll always go, Harry must be taking the bus. I'm like,
well, they used to stay on really late.
Well, they go 4 hours. How the hell do you do that?
I don't know.
Crazy. What happened to my main man Tim? I haven't seen him like in 2 weeks. Is he on hiatus?
He's been him and Cernoff do the What's Up app, and it's like an auction place, and they've been doing their
and just auctioning over there or something
on a different. Yeah, it's a different app, and it's like the app doesn't work good for me because you have to use the internet, and mine doesn't work very good, and so it breaks up. But they're selling like their vintage clothes and stuff, so he's starting something new, and he's always starting something new. But he's also ramping up his.
He can't sit still.
No,
that's right. That's sports thing. But if Tim just did videos on his stuff and he doesn't do them at a yard sale or something, I think he would be smashed.
Tracy's told him that before. I
don't know what he's doing.
He does so many things well that he won't stick to one.
No, he can't sit still. He's popping. He's popping too much.
Well, I tell you what's really awesome is his sports talk show with Authentic. Man, that is really good because in their with their genre of people, they're the best. I think of all the people doing those sports talk. So if he just kept doing that, man, they'd kill it. And I always think it's funny when Tim starts talking. He starts getting real high. It's so funny.
But that's what's attractive about him is his silliness.
Yeah, he's great.
That's how he caught me when I first called him on their videos. I seen it, and then he's picking up stuff I like. And, and then all of a sudden, I seen him over a couple of pickers when I first started doing YouTube. And I'm saying, "Oh shit, I know that guy." So that's
he's really good with sports cards and sports memorabilia too. He's super knowledgeable. He's a little genius, really.
I think he'd do a lot better if he did a lot more videos. I know I'm getting behind because we start talking and stuff.
Watch the last hour, huh?
I think Danielle's got a great channel too. I like she picks up stuff like I pick up. If you don't watch Danielle, you're crazy.
Oh yeah, I do.
I think
Look at Tracy's comment.
She's so friendly, and that's what's always been cool about her. But the stuff she picks up is like, she picks up that home run stuff, kind of a little, probably even a little bit over me. I like that stuff that goes a little bit. I pick up the heavier stuff. She finds the smaller stuff, like the Hot Wheels and stuff that I'm supposed to be finding. They keep picking up.
Look at Tracy's comment.
There you go. What's she saying? That's another. She should do some videos too, because Tracy has the look that could just hit home.
Danielle's comment too.
What's she doing? Get out there with your wood back. But she's actually got some. Tracy would just like bang bang over the fence every time. Just do a few. That's how
I liked when. Yeah, I liked it when she put out videos a long time ago about what she's been selling.
I don't know what the hell she's doing. I really don't. She
puts on Instagram some of the stuff.
What's that?
She puts on Instagram some of the stuff she sells, and
and I see it. She had I commented. She had new ornaments that were like, I thought they were newer, Christmas shit, and I'm going
$100 for that one thing.
Know. But the Santa Claus, I understood because that's when I was a kid.
Yeah,
it was so clean, very clean.
Yeah, it was. BCP,
and there's bum crack, so we're in good shape. But if I'm Tracy, I'm doing videos. There's no doubt about it. She's got everything's going with her, and she knows how. It's not the whole look. Well, she's got the looks, but the talk.
Well, I mean, it's like that Tucker
talk to people.
Tucker Upper or whatever, they don't even do anything. It's just because that girl's kind of pretty, which I don't even.
Yeah, her ass out. Exotic.
Yeah, I don't even find her that attractive. But Tracy's actually pretty.
Tracy has a talk. Tucker Upper isn't doing anything. He's just presenting his exotic girlfriend.
It's like Grimes finds or something.
They find stuff, but they do some stupid things, and still 50,000 people will watch their videos.
They've got like 100 and something thousand subscribers.
Yeah, well, that's just how it goes, I guess. I've seen worse stuff.
Lurk with your eyes closed.
Who's that?
BCP.
Michelle. But that's the truth. George said Danielle's going to take off because of the personality. And the stuff she picks up. Tracy will too. I mean, if she did videos again, she will.
Lay off, Harry.
We're not laying off you. So whoever said that. Bumcrack would if he shows himself. So and we're called up. I'm going to hang out for a little bit because I'm just going to. I'm not even going to watch this thing for numbers. I don't know who's on tonight. There might be some good UFO people on, but I could tell you about some UFO stories and ghosts and all that stuff, wiggly stuff. I'm just kidding. But I'm old and I got to go and refresh. I need a beer. So it's Labor Day weekend. We did our top 20 women entertainers of all time. I thought it was a good list. I forgot Blondie and Fiona Apple. I hope to be forgiven. I actually like Fiona Apple, but I'll be right back. Give me 2 and 2. Be right back.
I can't believe I forgot Debbie Harry. Hey, Paul. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh yeah, you got sports out there with your boys. Do you coach too, don't you? Bring me back one, Harry. I miss drinking. My favorite beer was Yingling, and we didn't even have it here. Yeah, Fiona Apple. I put Fiona Apple on, and Harry forgot Fiona. I like those Yingling black and tans. Those were my favorites. With picking some blue crab. I love Maryland. Does he ever pee? I think so. He's just really quick at it. Did you? Yeah, you did a good job of it in that. You kept saying Carpenter. I miss football. I played linebacker and guard. I played Iron Man back when I played in high school because you don't have that many good players. So you'd play offense, defense, punt return, kick return, punt, kickoff.
You don't break the chair.
I was 205 pounds in high school. I weigh about $165 now.
And that's where I'm going to be because next week the HH21 diet is going to start taking effect.
You gonna go on diet?
220 pounds, a life change, not just a diet. Did somebody super chat me, or is that the old one that's sitting up there?
That's an old one, I think.
Good, because I'm going to put that to an animal refugee or something like that. What was I just thinking about? Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do top 10 wasted talent YouTube.
That'd be good.
God damn,
Casey's your number one.
Casey, you're going to be one or two. So much talent, and they just.
Well, I mean, and that's the thing. It's like,
are they wandering it? Maybe not.
I make videos because I just like doing it. If you don't like doing it, man, it starts becoming a grind. It's not fun.
It's not a grind for me. It's just
no.
It's all fun. I'll tell you what I was thinking about. If anybody watches my last video, even though I did good, I think it was the biggest mishap of all time. There was so much good stuff out there. And if you've seen, I know I go quick. Those houses that I left behind at that 1 yard and those plates, I'm kicking myself in the ass right now. Major. Yeah. What was I thinking?
There's a few that I've had like that too. I want to go back and put my card on in their mailbox, be like, hey, contact me if you want to get rid of all that stuff.
They were giving shit away for free today, and they're half hour away, but they didn't have the things I wanted left. I bought a Santa Claus. He's like 2 foot long, and he's got the candle. They move, you know. You plug them in, and they move. There were 3 others, and they want to give them to me, and they put them in the house. But there's nothing else there left but junk, and I don't want to ride over for just that. There might be $100 worth of those, but I just don't want to go. It's not a big bang bang. Hey, how you doing, Paul? Abington Paul's here. How you doing? If I could, Philly, I would bring you back. We'd all be sitting at Flona Apple. Flona Apple, actually.
And there's a lot of people I wish did videos because they know a lot about stuff, but I think people don't. I'm glad I'm a stupid guy. I don't care what I look like, so I don't mind.
Do I ever pay? Yes. Oh, Anthony. Anthony's a young man. You don't have the enlarged prostate. I like seeing Flona Apple sing, but her movements scare the shit out of me. It's like Joe Cocker. She just scares me. Hey, Heidi, how you doing? California Heidi. So I'm telling you what, if I come over there and Jersey, and there's 3 Jersey girls now, because Lauren's jersey too. Is she still in here? You guys are getting in a video with me if when we come over, and we will.
Did we do overrated bands or did we do overrated songs? I can't remember.
Probably song. I don't know.
I think it was songs.
It was me.
I can't remember. Was it top? Or was it just top 10 worst songs?
We did do top 10 worst songs because I did. Mine was like a one that people mine was that goddamn stay up all night. God darn.
Yes.
Oh my God, Psycho Killer, Runaway. That song.
You say,
that band. I hate that damn song. I hate that. Keep them up all night about that. Oh, I hate that song.
Yes, that's right. I put mine was Who Let the Dogs Out. Worst song, and I put "Don't Cry" by GNR because I love Guns N' Roses, but I hated "Don't Cry" and "Hanging Tough." Those were my top 3. Yeah, that's a good idea though. Top 10 most overrated bands. That's not a bad idea.
I want to do the top 10 bands that aren't in Hall.
Yeah, I want to do that first.
There's so many. And the Hall of Fame's all about politics, and that's why that's when I get so mad is when they politicize everything. You're going to leave a band out but put that prick in because he sat there and took a dump on somebody's flag. Come on, stop that stuff. It's bad.
Well, I mean, baseball Hall of Fame is the same kind of crap. The best baseball, a lot of the best baseball players never get in. But the Hall of Fame is a separate thing from MLB. It's just a bunch of crap.
No, Hall of Fame should be on sheer who's the best, and that's all that's That's what Joe DiMaggio was in the Hall of Fame because he was the best. Pete Rose, well, I didn't mean to say Pete Rose, but Mike Schmidt or George Brett or any of them. Put the right people in there. Don't put in the Sex Pistols because they spit on people. Yeah. They're the first to spit on people and come up with spiked hair. And they pop their pimples on stage. Come on, knock that crap off.
Yeah, Joe DiMaggio. This is a stat that I think is awesome. Joe DiMaggio had 363 home runs in his career. He had 369 strikeouts in his career. He almost had more home runs than strikeouts.
But nobody realizes that he fought in a war.
He lost 3.5 prime years.
Ted Williams fought.
Ted Williams too.
In 2 wars, Korea and World War II. So
I didn't know it was 2.
Shut up. Yeah, he was in both.
Ted, wasn't he an airplane?
Yeah. He's a flyer.
Yeah. It's because his eyes were that good. That's like the best baseball players, they see the ball. It's not about their swing as much.
Annette's got a prime example. If you want, Annette, 2 times did I miss jewelry. 2 times. I think the second time was just junk. The first time, I think, was really good jewelry. I mean, really good. There was this green thing that I almost bought. Oh, my God. And I know it was old. And I didn't. And I should be kicked right in the ass. Because it was $5 when the dude was out there. When the woman came out, it was $10. And it still probably was worth something at 10. Because I think it was from like the 50s or 40s. There's too much to learn about, and jewelry's tough. It really is.
Yeah, I wish I knew more about it. I don't have a clue.
Well, if it has sterling silver or carat or something, it's easy. So, who knows? I don't know anything about the Magic cards or Pokemon. Still, that's what Andrew was going out with me early on, and he's not out there anymore, so he won't get no up.
I buy a lot of Magic cards and I sell them 50 in a bunch for $15, and they sell quick in my booths.
Yacht rock bands, come on, like I've been in Africa. You talking about that?
I'm all out of love.
What's a couple other songs? Gina, that's it. Come on our show.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Gina would be just come on as a potato.
She knows a lot about music.
She does. And anybody else is always welcome, too. Well sung ever. No, we had better than that.
There was this girl who.
Am I way back?
No, you're not too far.
Too far. I try to measure myself with the Canadians chats. Try to keep at least close.
Yeah, and that's just
I and Chris get talking.
extra pictures.
Give a shit, but they're always slow. Canadians like to relax, and I don't blame them. I don't know how Tommy does it. He don't put anybody up. He just watch his eyes and his chat, and he'll catch something and he'll put it in. Or he'll crack a smile off the side.
They're professional. We're winging
I'll
it.
never be that. I can't do
it. See you, Danielle.
Danielle, good night.
Thanks for stopping by. Keep putting out videos.
Yeah, exactly. She does good ones.
Well, I'm gonna have to get off here because my computer's about to die.
Really?
Otherwise, I'd stay on no longer.
I'm staying all night long, and guess who's coming in next?
Bring somebody else in.
Annette, Aqua Girl's coming in. I can't believe it. She said, "I'm coming in here." I'm just kidding. But, are you taking off?
Yeah, my computer's gonna die. I'm just gonna be just gone all of a sudden, so I might as well say goodbye. But thanks for having me. I'll stay in the chat. I just gotta plug in. I forgot to bring my cord in tonight.
That's cool.
But it was fun.
Aunt Mary on me, but I can understand. Oh, my Aunt Mary just died. Jesus Christ, I love her so much. No, but it's cool.
I think Tracy should come in there sometime with you.
When she comes in, it could get a little shaky. She did come in. She's been in my chat.
Yes. Okay.
Anthony's taking off. I'm gonna stay a little bit. We'll kick his ass out of here, and we'll talk a little bit more serious about change of lifestyle. Up next, change of lifestyle.
Yeah, I want to hear about that. So you're gonna go on a life change, not a diet.
I'm going HH21. There's no doubt about it. We're going to yoga. We're going to yodel and learn how to use the proper
yodel.
Yeah, something's coming because my wife's going to cry. Man, I'm starting to get man boobs. If you haven't noticed that.
Hey, believe me, I ran today, and then I went and played tennis before I came on because I just don't. Well, it's so easy to get out of shape. Last year, I lost a lot of my momentum, so it's easy to do.
Well, that's the difference between how old are you? 40, 41, 38,
44.
Like 44, 58. So
yeah. You don't act like you're 58.
Well, I feel like I'm 58 though. So
did you? My buddy sent me a picture of the Bangles lead singer. I forget her name.
Oh my God,
she's 62 and she looks like she's 45.
No kidding. She's 62 years old.
Yeah, she still looks great. Wow. She looks the same. I don't know if I'm sure she probably had a lot of work done, but
I'll never hear the end, Harry. What did I do? Did I do something bad? I hope not.
Probably because you keep asking her. I don't know.
Hey,
well,
Fisa.
Everyone deletes a stream. Whatever.
Well, who deletes their stream?
Oh, Tracy said it. See you, everybody. Thanks for having me on here.
All right. Peace. I'm going to stay in a little bit. So Anthony's out.
I'll be in the chat.
Thanks so much, Anthony. My top 10. Anybody else is welcome to come in. We could have 4 of us in here at a time. We could have a whole bunch of us in here. Anthony's still back there. I see him back there. He's peekabooing, so I could put him back in. I think he's itching his nose. Nah. He's out. I'm in. I'm going to hang out for, I don't know. What time is it? 11 o'clock. We're going to stay. We're going to talk later on about the supernatural. How you feel about the supernatural, and have you been abducted by aliens? All that and more next on Harry Homesteads. I had to. Inappropriate talking must. No, but I'm caught right up. Mo is still in here. if you did not watch my last video, well, shame on you. You will see that I made very major mistakes at yard sailing. Number one, eat a proper breakfast. I did it. Number two, go out with the proper money. I kind of did it. Number three, buy it all. If I was Mr. Buys a Lot, I had in the back of my mind, you're a reseller and you're full time. Buy it all. Buy the whole goddamn yard. And I had that opportunity, and I did not do it. That's what stinks. I think I left probably like, if you see my golf club video where I took the whole damn yard, the whole garage, that's what I should have did at this yard sale. That yard had, they're Sheila houses, Sheila. They're flat, they're pieces of wood. They tell what it is. It's like a famous building, or every town has them. It's like that artsy stuff, good stuff. You got to buy it. So. At Wawa. No. Wow, Aqua Girl's still here too. So it has been fun tonight, if I can say. For a Sunday night, this was actually pretty banging, and I enjoyed myself. And Anthony, if you're still in the background, thank you for coming in. It was a lot of fun. I don't know what's happening tonight. A lot of you guys that are resellers, this is just another night for you. It doesn't mean anything. You keep listing until the night is done. How much for all of it? Now, they were saying $5 on that. If you see the video and you see, I kind of showed enough that if you slowed it down, you're going to say, that asshole left a table of good stuff. The person was probably 70s to 80 years old that they were moving. She said $5 for everything there. So $5 a piece. If everything folded. I seen Avon on a few of them. And I'm not paying Avon. I think you do the whole thing, but they wouldn't have taken 20 for the whole table, but they might have taken on that table a couple $100. I don't know. There's no 14K. There's no sterling silver, and it doesn't say 625. So where do you go from there? And I don't know. If you're looking at jewelry, I don't know if you can see if it's Bakelite or any of that stuff. Jewelry's tough for me. It is. It's like math. Math's hard. Jewelry's hard. I know more about glass than I know about jewelry, and glass is tough for people. That's not for me. There you go. Only one that. Oh, see, that's because a jewelry person came up and I went to the side and I was watching her, and she was trying to get a few things, and the lady that was there was going, she was like snapping at her like a little dog. She was doing that stuff, one of them things. And I'd said, you know what, if this is a jewelry person, she doesn't see anything that's really, she's not grabbing things. So that tells you right now that it's overpriced. That's what I thought. The next yard I went to, I think that was no big deal. So what's up there, nephew? How you doing, Sonny? Sonny from Vegas, all the way from Vegas. So you missed an exciting show tonight, Vegas. You did. We were talking about women front runners, rock and roll. So you can always do the repeat. So you start small, just buy 10, 20. Well, I've got the. I did buy. I always do the 0.925 or whatever stuff like that. But there's so much that I'm after. I just can't stop at the jewelry. I wish I could take somebody that kind of comes out with me and goes, bang, bang, let's here, come over to the jewelry table, grabs me by the ear, they pull you over, and then you go, oh shit, you're right. Did you just miss 14K? Which I couldn't see anyway, but if I held up that class that hooks together and it's got little numbers on it, I know that I will run out of that yard with something that I think's 14K. Am I right or am I right? Oh my Lord, what is this? So Be So Kids Show. At least it wasn't Refro, Tom. I don't know who you are, but that is such a great avatar. Somebody brand new. At least it wasn't Refro, Tommy. I'm not sure. Let me tell you, I know so much, and then when you get in the right yard and you don't know enough, you see all these statues in there, and you're thinking, and they got $1 or $2 on them, and they're ceramic or they're China. Not China, but ceramic. They're like, oh God, that's German things. So I bought a couple. They're $2 a piece. Who cares? They're no good. You just throw them in the trash. But there's all those flat houses, and they're called Sheila or something. You gotta grab them, man. And I should have bought the whole goddamn thing. And who's the one mint that made all the plates? Franklin Mint made all the plates. There's a porch full of these plates, just stacks. They're in the boxes. They got the right literature to them. Do you buy them or don't you buy them? Mr. Goodbye would have bought the whole damn thing, I think. So you don't know. I listed a few things today. I did do good today. You're exactly right. January 1st is when I go. I've got 81 listings today. Do it? I think I do. 81. What am I out of eBay? So it's close, but my stuff is good. What I have here now, I've got 81 listings. Just tittering. Now, January 1st, I think I want to hold it the 300 range once I figure out the tax thing on it. So there we go. True, John. Another Delawarean hat. All right. Oh, really? The dude with the cool avatar. Well, hang out, dude. I don't even want. Tommy buys things that I don't even buy, and I buy things he has no interest in. The only thing we would meet in the middle is maybe concert shirts or sneakers, and I doubt it. He can have the sneakers. Concert shirts. I want the AC/DC 80, Black Sabbath 80s concert, all that shit, because it's big money. So Van Halen, all the good stuff. So. Who knows? And it's late. But I don't know. The stuff that like I had yesterday or 2 days ago. What was yesterday? It's Sunday. So Saturday. I mean, we're going back to Saturday. Saturday was smashing. There was just too much. Yeah, well, Tommy's full time. A lot of you guys full time, and that's full time. I'm scaling up for full time, but my day will come when I'm probably 65. So 6 years, 7 years. This show is going for how long are we going? Oh God, almost a 2 hour mark. All right. 2 hours is down. I'm not going any longer. You guys don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I've run out of words. I'm just mumbling. So it's been a good chat. It's been a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun down the road. Go back. If any of you resellers could see something in my last video, say, what the hell were you doing leaving all that behind? I actually did show some of the stuff I was looking at in this last video. So you got to look at it to say, what the hell's he doing? There you go. Nah, I'm done. Going to go up and have a snack, take a leak, all that good stuff. Thanks everybody for coming in. Hopefully it was entertaining tonight, and thank you, Anthony, for stopping in, and Sonny, thank you for coming late. I will not forgive you for. I'm just kidding, Sonny. If you stop in, just say hi. I am thrilled. It's been fun. Everybody have a good week. Tomorrow's Labor Day. We're off. We're all going over to Tracy's for some barbecue. If we could only do that. Wouldn't it be cool if we were all like that, real close? But we're not. We're all over the country. We're 100 years away from the mass exit to each other's yards, but we'll be dead. So, hey, thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. I'm thrilled. Blue, you are a loggerhead. Stop doing that. Too kind. Way too kind. Aqua Girl, I'll be over for breakfast. And I have nothing else to say. I am out of words, believe it or not. Everybody have a great tomorrow. Happy hunting. Stay safe. And until the next time, I say later. Good night, everybody. We'll talk again. Whoop, whoop.